Hello po mga ka-viral, welcome back to this YouTube channel. Latest update ulit tayo. Gunman na inutusan di umano ni Police Captain Kenneth Albotra na gumawa kay Mayor Antonio Halili at Mayor Perez ay lumutang na. Isang misteryo ang totoong gumawa kay Tanawan Mayor Halili kung saan maaring isang eksperto na shooter ang nagsakatuparan ng plano. Kamakailan lang noong ibinunyag ni Colonel Riana Garma na maaaring may kinalaman sa nangyari si Police Captain Kenneth Albotra dahil bigla itong nirelieve sa Region 4A at biglang nilipat sa Cebu City. At pagkatapos ay may nangyaring masama kay Mayor Antonio Halili at Mayor Perez. At dahil nga sa mga personalidad, maging civilian man o politiko na nasa listahan ng PIDEA at narcolist noong kasagsagan ng war on drugs ng former administration, ay target ng mga kapulisan at PIDEA ang mga nasa listahan na pag-alaman din na isang reward o promotion ang nakaantay sa sinumang PNP personnel na makagawa ng plano. Ang paglantad ng dating South Commando Officer sa Quad Committee hearing at nagsalaysay ng kanyang maaring kaugnayan sa nangyari kay Mayor Halili at Mayor Perez at kung ano ang tunay na papel ni Police Captain Kenneth Albotra sa nangyari ay nagbigay linaw sa mga nag-iimbestiga na taga-Quad Committee. Narito ang naging matinding revelasyon niya sa Quad Committee hearing at ang pag-amin niya at kung sino-sino pa ang mga utak sa nangyari. Atin pong panuurin.
After my assignment
Sandali.
sa... Yes.
Hintay mo muna. Yung first assignment mo sa SAF, tama?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
And sa SAF, may special training doon with regards to rifle. Tama?
Yes, Mr. Chair, train kami sa SAP Commando po.
Okay, SAF Commando. Ano yung ano mo? Ano yung rifle record mo? Are you a marksman? Ito huwag kang magsinungaling kasi mapacheck din namin
Yes,
yung record
Mr.
mo.
Chair. Yes, Mr. Chair.
Ano?
Wala hong nakalagay sa na marksman ako. Basta na-train lang kami sa Mr. Chair, sa SAP Commando. Na-awardan lang ho ako ng handgun marksmanship sa time ni Sir Danao nung nagkaroon ng competition sa NCRPO. Yun na po ang parang qualification ko na proper na may order, Mr. Chair. Makikita mo yan sa PDS, Mr. Chair.
Dito sa akin yung PDS mo eh.
Di, mayroon ho sa PNP yan, Mr. Chair.
So, sa SAF ka,
Yes, Mr. Chair.
rifleman.
Yung komando, Mr. Chair, proficient naman sa rifle, karamihan. Train naman kami
Mr. Chair.
mga baril ng...
Yes,
SAF
Congressman
ka.
Ako.
SAF Commando. Thank you, Mr. SAF Commando ka.
Yes, Your Honor, Mr. Chair.
Did you undergo the sniper's training of the SAF?
No, Mr. Chair.
No. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Chairman, can I continue?
Please proceed.
Anyway, so lahat na assignment mo from the SAF after that, nasa PRO 7 ka, no? Cebu.
Yes, yes, Mr. Chair.
Ano yung mga assignment mo doon? Sabi nga ni Albutra, nasa mga special unit ka eh. Di ba?
Napunta po ako sa Provincial Intelligence Branch, Mr. Chair.
Ano pa? Ano pang unit?
After PIB, napunta ako sa RID, Regional Intelligence Division po.
Sino yung boss mo? Sino yung CEO mo doon sa PIB?
Marami ho na dumaan na naging chief of office ko sa PIB, Mr. Chair.
Sino nga?
Sino-sino?
Si De Los Santos, Ima, si Siringira,
RID.
RID, marami ho, Mr. Chair.
Sino nga?
Si Rintuma, Sir RID, Sir...
Marami, tapos hindi mo ma-mention.
Si,
May nakakaligtaan ka, ba't iniiwasan mong i-mention yung pangalan? Eto pag minention ko mamaya, may service record ka dito sa akin.
makita mo yan sa Mr. Chair.
Hindi nga, tinatanong nga kita just to test you if you are telling the truth.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Oh. Kasi kanino ka under the time? Sa intelligence?
Sina Sir Cabal, marami yung na dumaan sa akin, Mr. Chair.
Sino pa?
Sila Sir Bedina, marami. Lahat ng ano na arto na sa time na nandoon ako, Mr. Chair.
Ilang taong ka kay Colonel Medina?
Mula nung na-assign siya doon, Mr. Chair, mga 100 taon siguro, mahigit. 100 taon siguro mahigit, Mr.
Di ba na-assign ka pa sa Mindanao? Binitbit ka sa Mindanao, di ba? Tama?
No, Mr. Chair, wala. Hindi ako na-assign na Mindanao.
Hindi ka na-assign sa Mindanao?
No, Mr. Chair.
Sigurado ka?
May order ako ng arm, pero may kasunod kasing order na napunta ko ng...
Hindi, pero na-assign ka. Di ba? Sino kasabay mo doon, na opisyal mo?
Wala ako assignment na Mindanao, Mr. Chair.
Yung sa arm, binanggit mo na sa army.
Order,
Tapos,
order lang yun, Mr. Chair.
kaya nga, may order ka nga. Sino ang kasama mo doon sa order?
Hindi ko,
Na itapon sa Mindanao?
hindi ko nakita, Mr. Chair, yung order. Wala ko, hindi ko nakita yung order, Mr. Chair. Pero sisikapin ko, Mr. Chair, i-produce ko po.
PMS Solante, malapit-lapit ka na.
Sisikapin ko po, Mr. Chair. Hanapin ko po.
Anyway, okay. Sige
Yes, sir.
Naka-strike 2 ka na sa akin. O do you know Artemio Tumakay?
Tumakay. Oh,
SPO3. Artemio Tumakay III.
yes, Mr. Chair.
Kilala mo?
Dating, dating SAP.
Hindi. Dating SAP.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Tapos,
Kilala ko yan kasi hindi sumunod sa parang ordinary na kalakaran ng SAP. Nagpare-assign ng Cebu na hindi natapos yung number of years na supposedly na masahin siya sa SAP.
Tapos?
Yun, naging kasama ko rin yun. Naging kasama ko.
yung kasama mo rin.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Naambos ba siya?
Hindi ho, Mr. Chair, hindi ko magagawa yun. Wala ho.
Ay, sandali. Hindi ko sinasabi na inambos mo siya. Naambos ba siya?
Hindi ko... Yun ang narinig ko, Mr. Chair.
Ay, nako, narinig that sa public knowledge. Hindi nyo nga pinablatter eh. Di ba? O, sige nga.
Lapu-lapu yun, Mr. Chair.
Saan siya galing?
Hindi ako pamilyar doon sa circumstansya, Mr. Chair. Balitaan ko lang.
Nabalitaan mo lang.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chairman, I move to invite SPO3 Artemio Tumakay the next hearing. Naka-assign siya ngayon saan? Solantes.
Balitaan ko sa IDG yata, Mr. Chair.
CIDG.
Yes.
CIDG what?
Cebu yata.
O, CIDG 7. Nandito naman si General Torre. Malis na ba? Mr. Chairman, please.
Comsec, please take note of the invitation.
Mr. Chair?
Eh,
Okay, are you done, Congressman?
No, I'm done. It's collapse.
Okay, Congressman Dan.
We have to wake up. Yeah, it's already 1 a.m.
Yeah, I know.
So, anong gagawin natin? Mr. Chairman, I just wanted to ask Captain Albotra. Ha? With the indulgence of Chairman Collapse, isang question lang siguro ako. Kasi may itatanong ko lang sana, sino yung naisama mo, Captain Albotra, nung pumunta ka sa Kalamba? Dalawa, yeah. Dalawa yung kasama mo, di ba?
Yes po, Mr. Chair.
Ano pangalan?
It was PO3 Eugene Calumba and I think is PO3 Meljen Bulandres po, Mr. Chair.
Yung namatay si Kalumba.
Opo, Mr. Chair.
Yung Bulantes, nasaan na?
Nung sometime on 2018 po, Mr. Chair, siya po ay na-issuehan po ng order from the region, transfer po siya, I think, sa Negros Oriental po, Mr. Chair.
So nasa ano na yun? Nasa Negros na.
Opo, Mr. Chair.
Nung bumalik kayo from Calamba, kasama mo uli sa Region 7, yung dalawa?
Yes, Mr. Chair, nullified po yung order namin, Mr. Chair.
At si Kalumba, saan napatay?
Namatay po siya, Mr. Chair, sa Barangay Tejero, Cebu City po.
Okay. Yung bang, RD, Ted, yung bang, kasi ang alam ko dito, di ba may tinatawag na, if I'm not mistaken, shoot order ba yan? Shoot order. Diretso from the Krame. Can you kindly explain yung what transpired doon sa order niya para maibalik agad siya doon sa Region 7?
Sir, this is really what happened. The reason for the relief of the Chief of Police of Calamba, Albotra, and the rest of his guys was because Colonel Olusano and R2 had a heated argument. He was the underclass of R2, si Olusano, para sir, one of them were trying to propagate themselves who is closest to me. Nag-i-spear ng power. With that thing that happened, I scolded Ulsano.
Wait, Ulsano is the Chief of Police of Calamba.
He is a lower class of Colonel Pitalio. I scolded Ulsano for answering back to his upper class because that's for us, sir. And this thing reached Camp Crame through a text message coming from other PNPA officers na hindi rin nagustuhan ng actuation ni Ulsano. It reached the Chief PNP. And in those text messages, it was said that si Ulsano and the rest of his people are bata ni Garbo. So, with that, I was called by the Chief PNP for the relief of Ulsano and the rest of the Cebu boys. So their order were revoked, and Ulsano, instead of being revoked, he requested that he be transferred to Region 3. So that was the reason for their relief. Medyo sir na lumutang na naman sir yung issue na with their identification with General Garbo.
So there's another kind of issue that is now floating, no? A while ago, I was just listening, and parang nararamdaman ko that there's something much deeper, contentious, issues that happened, no, during that time that this event happened. So, ito yung sinasabi mo, General Ted, na nangyari because nag-away si Patalio and si Chief of Police ng Calamba.
Yes, sir. They had a heated argument.
Will you confirm this o ano? Undalan. Anong pangalan mo? Ulano.
Red Ulsan, sir. That's true, sir.
Totoo yun?
Yes, sir.
So, that's the reason kaya ka na-relieve?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. At yung order nang galing na sa Krame during that time because was it recommended by Ted? Did you recommend the relief?
That was the instruction from higher headquarters, sir. Because the text message states that I'm getting people close to the general I mentioned. So that's why their orders, there was a cancellation of order, and he was relieved outside Region 4, and he was transferred to Region 3.
So there's another angle that we have to look at. So for the meantime, are you done, Chairman Caraps? Not yet. Hindi pa. So I yield back to you again. At medyo...
Anyway, na to, Mr. Chairman, just kasi 1 o'clock na no? Anyway, Mr. Chairman, just a short manifestation, hindi pa po ako tapos sana. But of course, it is now 1 o'clock. Mr. Chairman, now it is very clear that in the case of Captain Albutra, he was relieved because of the internal squabbling within the Region 4A that time, no, under the watch of now Mayor Carranza. So at least malinaw, Captain Albutra, no, malinaw. Kasi ang pinagmula ng lahat na to is the statement of former Police Colonel Garma, at yung assignment mo at saka yung relieve mo, medyo nakakapagduda. Kasi after you relieve, may nangyari. So, tapos isang team pa kayo, no, na pumunta doon. But anyway, Mr. Chairman, it's up to this committee to evaluate, no? Of course, there's still the statement of former Police Colonel Garma, and it's up to the chair and the committee kung ano pong magiging decision natin with regards to the contempt order that was issued by Captain Albutra. Pero, Captain Albutra, may isa pa tayong pag-usapan tungkol doon sa pagkamatay ni Kalumba. Kasi you mentioned, kasi nung una, hindi mo kasi inamin kaagad na after Kalamba assignment, bit-bit mo silang dalawa dun sa station mo. Tsaka may nangyari. Di ba? Namatay yung Kalumba. And ang hindi ko maintindihan, parang umiiwas ka doon sa tanong ko, ba't ka umiiwas that time? Para aminin na yung assignment nung dalawa, yung Bulandres at saka yung namatay na Kalumba, is in your station. So under your watch, may operation. Diba? May operation, kaya lang, sumabit, namatay yung Kalumba. Nakapag-return fire yung driver ng supposedly target for assassination. Anyway, Mr. Chairman, with the revelation coming from the PRO Region 4, former RD ng 4A, saka yung former Chief of Police ng Calamba, Colonel Olsano, and it was also confirmed by Colonel Pitalio. Hindi pa po tayo tapos, Colonel Pitalio. Anyway, with that, Mr. Chairman, I move to lift the order of contempt for Police Captain Albutra. So move, Mr. Chairman.
There's a motion to lift the contempt order of Captain Albotra. Duly seconded. Hearing no objection, the motion is carried. Comsec, please coordinate with the LSB and the Office of the Sergeant at Arms.
Mr. Chair?
Yes, Congressman Gutierrez.
Mr. Chair, in the same vein, given the participation of Police Corporal Obales, I'd like to move for the lifting of his contempt order also.
Police Corporal
Police Corporal Obales.
Ubales.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Or the Police Corporal Ubales is presently detained at the Quezon City Jail.
Here in the House.
Oh, here at the House of okay. There's a motion to lift the contempt order of Police Corporal Ubales. Duly seconded by Congressman Pimentel. Hearing no objection, the motion is carried.
Mr. Chairman,
Since there are no other matters to be discussed,
are we going to discuss about the...
there are still several matters to be discussed. Please, Congressman Paduano.
Thank you, Chairman. Yung mga naiwan lang na admin matters po. First, yung question of the motion that was... yung invitation po for Mr. Charlie Tan. And COMSEC informed me that we have not yet... Charlie Tan has not yet received invitation from this committee dahil doon sa address. So instead of Osiokos, I move, Mr. Chairman, to amend my motion to invite Mr. Charlie Tan for the next hearing. So move, Mr. Chairman.
There is a motion to amend the previous motion to invite Mr. Charlie Tan in the next scheduled Quadcom hearing. Duly seconded. Hearing no objection, the motion is carried.
And next, Mr. Chairman, is the joint statement made by the lawyers of Garma, and it was already discussed by Congresswoman Luis, Mr. Chairman, just for the record. And Mr. Chairman, an excuse letter coming from Colonel Laraga from the Bureau of Jail Management and Penology, National Capital Region in Quezon City Jail, with regards to the medical situation of Police Major Laraga for not attending today's hearing, Mr. Chairman.
Oh, that's an excuse letter.
Yeah, excuse
Okay.
letter. And letter request from Ms. Cassie Ong requesting to be allowed to allow her friend to stay with her at the CIW.
To let her friend stay with her inside the detention facility?
Yes, Mr. Chairman. And the basis of this is he's suffering from severe mental breakdowns and anxiety attacks and currently in a state of severe depression.
Is the friend a lady or a... May I know what is the...
CIW, Mr. Chairman, so I presume it's a lady and the word being used is her friend.
Okay. So... What is the pleasure of the body? Are we going to allow
Mr. Chair.
Yes, Congressman Akop?
I think it would be proper that we consult the authorities of CIW kasi baka may mga protocol sila na hindi po pwede itong ganito. Thank
Yes.
you, Mr.
So,
Chair.
Yes,
Mr. Chair,
in that case, I would like to ask the committee secretary to closely to coordinate with the CIW, di ba?
yeah, CIW.
CIW.
Yes. But, Mr. Chair,
Personnel.
I think we have to also ask the medical team of the House because I think the jurisdiction over her safety and her condition is within the bounds of our medical team. So I think it is incumbent upon our medical officials here to be a part of those who will assess the situation of Ms. Cassandra Ong.
Okay, so can we ask the House of Representatives medical or physician of the House to check Ms. Cassandra Ong and report to the committee as to her status. With respect to the request of Ms. Cassie Ong to be accompanied by a lady friend inside the detention facility, what is the pleasure of the body?
Mr. Chair.
No, wait. Let me read because I'm getting lost. Earlier, no. Because earlier, Congressman Akop said that it is but proper for us to confer with the
CIW
CIW
personnel.
no, with regards to the request of Ms. Cassie Ong, considering that she's under stress, apparently, and would need a companion inside that. And if the CIW personnel will allow a detainee to be accompanied by a friend's friend, so maybe the committee will subscribe and agree to that request. Now, Congressman Adyong.
Mr. Chair.
With regards to...
Mr. Chair, yung...
Congressman Adyong and then Congressman Pimentel.
Mr. Chair, if the reason is anxiety and depression, the proper physician that should be asked for to monitor and assess her is psychiatrist, Mr. Chair, because it concerns about mental health problem. So I believe it's not just regular doctor, it should be a physician. It should be a psychiatrist.
So
Mr.
may we ask the House physician to coordinate with the psychiatrist to look into the status of Ms. Cassandra Ong. Now, Congressman Pimentel.
Mr. Chair, this is with regards to the comment of Congressman Akop that we should refer it to the CIW. However, in the last paragraph, it states here that she already requested CIW, and CIW instead is letting the House of Representatives decide or resolve the request. So binabalik sa atin.
Yeah,
Mr.
but,
CIW.
There might be some protocols that we should follow. That's why we will ask the committee secretary first to coordinate with the CIW with respect to the protocols and report to this committee the reply of the CIW personnel.
Mr. Chairman.
Yes,
Gan-
Congressman Paduano.
ganito po, kasi tama si Chairman, Congressman Pimentel. Ang ano ko na lang siya, if may I suggest, pending verification with the CIW with regards to their protocol, pag okay sila, go na natin. Kaysa naman mag-hearing pa tayo for this matter, Mr. Chairman. Or
Okay.
wait for the next hearing.
I think that's a reasonable decision.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Yes, when the CIW personnel replies and allows that a detainee be accompanied by a friend, then the committee will already allow a friend to accompany Ms. Cassandra Ong.
Mr. Chair,
Yes, Congressman Abante.
if there is a need for a psychiatrist, the National Mental Hospital is very near the CIW.
Okay. That's noted. COMSEC, please take note of that. Anything else?
Letter coming from Attorney Manscarpio with regards to, of course, excuse letter niya. At the same time, he's requesting for documents, Mr. Chairman, and affidavits of witnesses, minutes of the previous meetings, inquiries, other similar related documents or statements.
Yes, since these are all public documents that Attorney Carpio is requesting, may I ask that the committee secretariat provide him with the documents that he is requesting?
Mr. Chairman, just related to the issue in which Attorney Manscarpio is involved, Mr. Chairman.
Yes, please take note of that, COMSEC. Anything else?
Mr. Chair.
And lastly, Mr. Chairman, the lawyers, Oy Coronel Villamor, law offices, representing the Paruhinog families requesting for the TSN August 28 and the affidavit of Police Colonel Espinito.